just demonstrating you can be endorsed, you can be loved by people of all colour. He created this thing with Quincy Jones, and the world bought it.
Michael Jackson!
Michael Jackson!
At the following year's American Music Awards, viewers watched history unfold as he took home 7 awards, a record yet to be broken.
I'm so deeply touched and deeply honored to receive this wonderful award.
That kind of cemented Michael Jackson as an icon in pop culture, a fashion icon, a music icon, and just a legend.
Thank you very much.
What Michael took home was nothing compared to what he brought with him. His date, 80s pin-up Brooke Shields, and US TV star 12-year-old Emmanuel Lewis.
He had Brooke Shields, the most desirable white woman on the planet at the time, on his arm. Made total sense. I thought, hey, Eureka! Someone's match made them. At last, let's see if he's the real deal, because it's Brooke, baby. You know, everyone wants Brooke. And he had Emmanuel Lewis in his hand.
An important chemistry in writing song is inspiration, and I'm holding one of my inspirations, Emmanuel Lewis.
We had so many different similar situations. Him growing up, you know, in the spotlight, myself, those were real for us. He's like another brother to me, you know, then and now.
It makes you wonder if he saw a bit of himself in what this young child star was going through. Was he inspirational because somewhere in that he had that idyllic family setting that Michael dreamt of but was never really able to verbalize?
With the world at his feet, Michael's double date was the first of many eccentric stunts to amuse and confuse. But as the 80s faded, his preference for the company of children was to have painful consequences and play a major role in the fall of Michael Jackson. By the time Thriller was honoured with 9 Grammys in 1984, Michael Jackson had achieved more than he could ever have dreamed of.
He's not only an amazing songwriter, he's just an amazing performer, and when he's on stage, it's like, how can you top that, man? He's just great.
But there were 2 sides to Michael, the veteran performer and the uncomfortable 26-year-old. Indifferent with girls, intrigued by boys, and so insecure of his self-image that the early 80s saw him changing his face.
He had a song called Man in the Mirror, Change, and that's what he tried to do. He tried to change. He tried to change what he saw in the mirror, because he obviously didn't like himself, even though he was a big star.
You're saying you've only ever had one piece of surgery on your nose?
2.
You've had 2?
As I can remember.
As his face showed obvious signs of cosmetic surgery, Michael's skin also got lighter in tone. He claimed to have vitiligo, a rare disease that turned him from black to white.
They said I was putting on cream to make myself lighter. That's not true.
I tried to talk to him a couple of times. You don't need to change your color. No one knows what color you are. No one cares. You're Michael Jackson. You're a pop icon. You don't have to do this. He wouldn't respond. He would just turn his head. He'd just look the other way. He wouldn't pay any attention.
Despite his achievements, Michael was a confused 26-year-old. After a lifetime of protection from the outside world and with little opportunity for socializing with children his own age, Michael was a boy in a bubble.
I remember him telling me, listen, I've been all around the world. But as a child, I never saw any of these places. Chicago looked the same as Dallas to me. I think the effect of being on the road that way created a very lonely person.
The emotional development of this former teen star was never addressed. The priority was to keep delivering the hits. The albums Bad in 1987 and Dangerous in 1991 each sold almost 30 million copies, confirming Michael's global pop